Hey everyone, I am simsweetie and welcome to this speed build that I have titled Andromeda's Market. I think that's how you say the name Andromeda. I just thought it had a very cool sound to it. But this house, I suppose you could call it, has the first floor is a retail store, and I knew for like such a long time I've been wanting to build a grocery store with the grocery store mod, which I did a full review on. I'll put the link to it in the description. But I wanted to build a grocery store with that stuff, and then I was like, I kind of want to start a current household and want to build a house, and then the ideas fused together. So the first floor is a grocery store, a market, as I've been calling it, because I don't know, grocery store sounds weird. I like the sound of a market better. Don't question me. And then the second story is like an apartment, so you can live on the retail lot and do your thing there. Plus, I bet that would make your, like, bills really cheap. Because I'll get to that in a second. Because if you just, like, made your home lot an empty lot and lived here, would you have to pay bills if you, like, lived here? I don't know. Good question, Macy. I guess I'll find out when I play this. But what I'll be using this lot for is my current household, and with current households. If you've never seen a current household video, then it's when people will like update you on their off-camera household, but I will also be posting screenshots on my Tumblr, which the link will be in the description. It's simsweetie.com. So if you want to see my current household and this house being used, then you can check that out. And I will be doing updates, like current household updates, and I don't really want to do like how I've always done current household videos, like every couple months I'll do like an update on it. I kind of want to do like, I feel like once a week would be too much, maybe every other week or something like that. I could play a day with you guys, like a day, full day. That's normally what a part is. So like not just explaining like I've always done with current household videos, but like, you know, kind of catching you guys up on where we're at, plus playing for a little bit. I think that'd be fun. Might as well talk about those Sims a little bit. The Sims that I moved into here, their names are Cora, Fallon, and Atara or Alana. I think that's how you would say their names. And I have like their backstories written on my Tumblr again, so if you want to check that out, then you can do that. But I'm already having a lot of fun playing, and people seem to be quite enjoying these screenshots, so that makes me V happy. Yes, I said V out loud. I'm sorry. As you can tell, this video is sped up very fast because I spent many hours on this. Plus, I just edited out some like boring parts, or I wouldn't record because my computer does not have that much space. So some parts I can't like record the whole thing. But I tried to get as much in here as I could with some like editing and jumping around and all of that stuff. And I use quite a bit of custom content in this house. And I know I've always said, I don't really want... Did you hear my voice crack there? Oh dear. I've always said like, yeah, I don't really want to use build buy mode custom content, or not a lot of it, because it's so addicting. And I was on Tumblr and I was like, I really want to download this. And I just did, but mostly it's still a Maxis match pretty much. And it's a lot of like recolors. Because I'm just really bored of the colors that we have in the game right now. And I just wanted some brighter colors to go with this house theme. So I'm sorry if that bothers you. But I hate people who are so pretentious about like the amount of custom content they use. They're like the Sims purists, and they don't want to tarnish their game with custom content. Those people annoy me. I mean, it's free, okay? Like, just put them in your game. I'll put this house up on the gallery, I suppose, if anybody wants it. And you'll obviously need the grocery store mod for it to work, since that's kind of the point of this. I've only played like 2 days in my current household so far with this, so they just were like, I think there might be someone outside my door, I'm going crazy. Okay, good question. Yes, sorry about that. I was interrupted, but we're back and it should be all good now. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I haven't really tested out using the grocery store, like selling stuff. Yeah, does that make sense? Because I've only played 2 days and they were just getting their garden started, but I think we're getting very close to being able to harvest things so I can get that going, but I think it'll be pretty cool. And like I said, I'll do some current household updates here and there so you guys can kind of see what's going on with them. You can check out my Tumblr, but I'm gonna stop yelling about that. Another thing I want to talk about before I get into some questions, because I asked you guys to ask me some questions on my Twitter, which is at simsweetie1. Let's just make this whole video just 18 minutes of self-promo. Sounds great, right? Anyway, yesterday was my 3-year anniversary on YouTube, so thank you guys if you stuck around that long, and if you've seen those videos from 3 years ago, I'm terribly sorry you had to go through that. I think today is actually technically, like, this was the first Let's Play part I ever uploaded, because the one that I uploaded on March 4th, 2013 was a like introduction video sort of thing. So today, 3 years ago, I uploaded my first part of Let's Play The Sims 3 University Life. You should not go back and watch it. It's not good, but it existed, and it was a thing. Anyway, I think I'm going to look at questions now, and let's see what people have said. Why did I make that sound? Let's start with this. Love Queen asks a very important question. Do you watch Sherlock? No, I want to. Everyone keeps saying I'd probably like it, and I need to do that. Lately, I've been watching The Flash, but I actually haven't watched it in a couple days. I've just been listening to like podcasts and stuff, and I'm 5 episodes into The Flash, and it's pretty good. I marathon through iZombie, which I really enjoyed. I didn't think I was really gonna like it at first, but it's just I love how it's sort of a comedy mixed in there, but also like very dramatic and kind of somewhat excessively gory. But I'm just humored by that. I don't know. I feel like the show is kind of making fun of itself in some ways, and I love shows that will make fun of themselves. Like, I think iZombie is just sort of making fun of, like, the classic horror genre sort of thing. And I love Jane the Virgin because it's obviously making fun of telenovelas. And it just can be ridiculously dramatic because it's like, I love that show so much. Monday is getting closer, which means a new episode. And I have a Hulu subscription now, so I can watch it the day after it airs in HD. Oh, but that's a thing. And I watched Faking It. I marathoned through that in like 2 days also, so that's great. I think it comes back the 15th? March 15th? Maybe I made that up. Maybe that's when like iZombie comes back. I have no idea, but I'm be excited about that. Is that all I've been watching lately? Yeah. I kind of want to rewatch The Office, but I feel like it's too soon from the time when I started it. I feel like I should wait at least a month or two before I go back in and watch it again. But I want to do that because I love that show so much. It's so good. Oh, I cry. Anyway, at Slicker5621 asks, what is your favorite thing about The Sims? Definitely the storytelling aspect and or making Sims and giving them makeovers, but I love creating these stories with my Sims, and that's what I think really separates it from other games that I've played. I used to play a game called Virtual Families, I believe is what it's called, if anyone knows that game. Then wow. Does anyone remember also Verizon used to do this? They used to have like Verizon games or something like that, and I think it was on like Friday nights from 7 to 8 o'clock. I really don't know. They had like all the games on there were free, so you could play anyone's, and I used to love that day, and that was where I discovered Virtual Families, but then I bought it on Amazon because it's like really cheap actually, and I think I could actually probably reinstall it on my computer, and I kind of want to do like a little Let's Play part on it because I think it'd be super fun. But it kind of has the same sort of idea as The Sims, where they're both like life simulators, I guess you could call them, but I would say Virtual Families is way more like The Sims 1 than anything else. And I really liked that, but then I discovered The Sims 3 and my world forever changed. So that you just have so much more possibilities with The Sims than any other kind of like computer games. I really want to find my old computer games. I don't know if I got rid of them or if they're in like my parents' closet or where they've gone, but I want to find them. I think about these like all the time. I played like this dog simulator game. I think I even found it on Amazon, because you can go like look at your Amazon purchases from like so long ago. So I've done that before, from like, I don't even know, like 2008, something like that. And I was like seeing all these old computer games I got. I also had this like Barbie horse riding mystery adventure game. Does anyone remember that? Maybe not, maybe it was just me. I don't know. And what's another one? Oh, I had that Spy Barbie computer game. I love that game. There was this like old My Little Pony vintage game where you had to, okay, so you had this horse and you had to like take care of it, and you're supposed to eventually be able to take it into like the city area, but I think there were like these things you had to jump over first, so you had to make sure to take care of your horse enough so that you could jump across these things and get into the town. And I literally tried like 500 times and I was never able to. It's a really tragic tale, but yeah. That was that story. Remember that. And I had another My Little Pony computer game that was a real hoot. What else? What other computer games did I play? I'm sidetracked right now, but I want to talk about this. Do I remember any others? I had like this Barbie adventure game that like you had to, I think it was kind of like Temple Run, but I just remember it being so hard, and like I even had my dad try to play it and he couldn't do it, so I never got to like really play that game at all. Another tragic tale. And I had a Cabbage Patch Kids game that I recall. Is that, there's definitely more, but I can't remember any of them right now other than the ones I named. Oh, I had this, I don't remember if it was Barbie brand. I don't think it was like an actual Barbie game, because I played a lot of those, but this one I don't think it was. It was like a vet game where you could be like a vet. Oh, that was a lot of fun. And they also had one for like wild animals. I think I got the one for wild animals after I got my tonsils taken out. It was like a reward thing. Oh, I remember that. And oh, there was another Barbie vet one. I just remembered. Yeah, there was like a Barbie, like actual Barbie vet one that I played. Why was there so many like vet games out there in the world? I wonder that a lot. Lately, what I've been playing is Undertale, but I get so frustrated playing that game because I'm just really bad at any games that take any sort of skill. That's why Life is Strange is like perfect for me, because I'm like, yeah, I can drag my mouse and make a decision. It's a real good time. But when it comes to like actually having like some kind of skill in doing it, I'm so bad. That's why I'm not doing a let's play on it, because some parts of it will take me so long. What was taking me so long to do the other day? I was like, oh, fighting Papyrus. I couldn't do it. I tried it like 4 different times until eventually he's just like gives up. Oh my gosh, it was so terrible. I have to have like the game guide up next to me because I won't get anything done. But I haven't played it in a while. I have to do that. Maybe I'll do some of that today. I want to play another game like Life is Strange. Life is Strange is such a unique thing. I hate when you're looking, like, you just want to find such a unique thing and you can't find anything like it and you want to make it yourself then, and you're like, okay, well, I have none of the means to make said thing. For example, I want to see a TV show about some sort of queer girl who's the main character in high school, and the show's not exactly 100% centered around her being like gay or bi or pan or whatever. It's just like she's just a normal character like any other straight character would be, but she's queer. I want to see that so bad, and I feel like it's nowhere. Like something like Freaks and Geeks, like if Lindsay in that show was just queer and it wasn't rubbish, she was still just a normal girl doing high school things. And then I want to make that, and then I'm like, okay, I don't think you can make a TV show right now, but I at least want to make a web series. I've been thinking a lot about that lately, making like a little web series. Maybe not anytime in the distant or in the future, but maybe in the distant future, because that would take time, and I'm already doing so many things at once right now between my YouTube channel and my Tumblr and school things and art things, and it's a bit too much to take on something else, although I am working on another little project right now, which we'll see if that works out well. I hiccup, that was disgusting. Don't mind me here. Okay, let's go back to the questions now that I have rambled for a long time. Let's see what the next question is. Love Queen asks another important question. What's your favorite dog breed? I would say Shiba Inu, aka the dog is iconic and I adore it. And corgis. Those are the only acceptable dogs. The end. That's all I have to say on that topic. Sweet Pink asks, do you watch the TV show Scream Queens? I watched most of it. I probably didn't see the last 5 episodes, something like that. I don't really remember. I really liked it, but for some reason I just kind of stopped watching it. I don't know why, but it's on Hulu, so maybe I'll go back and watch it because I was enjoying it. I don't know. I think I just got distracted, and I thought it was so good at the time because it's another show that's very self-aware and kind of makes fun of itself. But then I think I started watching Jane the Virgin, and I realized I like that much better. I think it does a really good job of making fun of itself. I need a new show to watch. I was gonna watch The 100. Okay, so a year ago, December 2014, I started watching The 100, and I marathoned the first season so quick. I loved that show, and then I got to the second season and I wasn't liking it as much, so I'm actually kind of want to look on Netflix. I'm quite far through the second season. I'm pulling up Netflix so I can see what episode I'm on, but it's taking forever to load. And I just I don't know, I can't bring myself to get through it. Not Hulu. Netflix, will you load? Okay, thank you. Let's see. Let's pull up The 100. Well, it doesn't show me which ones I've been watching. Come on, Netflix, get it together. But for some reason, I just can't seem to get through it. I'm on season 2, episode 13. I don't even know how many total episodes are in season 2. Can I see this? Well, on Netflix, there are 16 total episodes. I think, are they on season 3 right now? I think they're on season 3. But I was wanting to watch it because everyone talks about Clexa, and I'm like, queer girls, awesome, I'm gonna get on that. But then I heard something about what happened on the episode this week. Now I kind of don't even want to waste my time watching it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it, but when I heard that, I was like, oh, great. So now I don't even really have any interest in finishing it, but that's on the CW, right? I really like CW shows, I think, because I'm pretty sure Jane the Virgin's on CW, iZombie's on CW. What if I was wrong and none of those shows were on the CW and I just looked like an idiot? I don't know where it's from. It doesn't say on this Netflix page. So, do you think it's still going to be worth watching after that last episode's events? Should I continue it? Let me know. Okay, I'm not going to say the underscores. At Ultraviolet asks, favorite music artist associated with the Riot Girl movement. I haven't listened to Riot Girl music in so long. I need to get back on 8 tracks and do that. But, I love Bikini Kill. I feel like that's terribly boring cliche thing to say, but I do love them. And Zine Fest in LA is tomorrow, and I want to go so bad, but it's supposed to rain, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to go, and no one wants to go with me, so tragic. Anyway, I think I should probably be ending this video right here. Make sure to subscribe and download this house on the gallery if you want. That's the end of the video. Okay, bye.